Where I am now, better than before. Through those open doors, where I am now, where I am now, I'm in a special place. I'm telling what we grace, where I am now. It's now time for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. The music that you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, where I am now. And if you'd like to see us live in WGPL 1350 studio, WMVA 88.9 FM studio, all you have to do is go to Edward Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton Facebook page, and guess what? You can see us live right here in the studio. And if you want to hear us all over the world, all you have to do is go to www.christianbroadcastingcompany.com on 1400 AM or 1350 AM, and you can hear us all over the world. And now I want to introduce to some and present to others the host of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. E. It's a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Would you, could you, will you be my neighbor?
Let's welcome our neighbors, our WGPL 1350 AM listeners.
Peace, 95.3 FM, WPCE 1400 AM, WMVA 88.9 FM.
Facebook Live is on and popping. Let's also welcome LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll shout you out later on in the show.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
You can like it, share it, subscribe it. Go to Crystal Records 1, CRISTO. Click on our live shows, see all the shows in the whole wide world, and subscribe. We'll shout you out. We promise.
Shout out.
Miss D, it is Fun Friday. It's the weekend.
And I just got paid.
Oh, I know you feel good. Ooh.
You know how that song that you sang back in the day? It's the weekend and I just got paid. It's by, I forgot who it was by, but he was telling me about, I got my money in my pocket.
Oh,
yeah.
Ready to party,
I ain't got no change. I ain't no strange. I'm ready to hit the trail. And do that.
I tell you what, Hampton Groves is on and popping with this weather that's almost climbing to 80 today and the weekend. I am excited. This is Indian summer.
That's right, Miss Hinton. This weekend is Indian summer, and this is Norfolk State, I think, homecoming weekend.
Absolutely.
Too. Yeah.
The whole the green and gold. You all are ready to party.
That's
I've
right.
been hearing a whole bunch about the game and about tailgating and blue and black and white parties and whatever. They are ready.
It's going to be on and popping. Behold.
The green and gold.
Yeah, congratulations to you for another. How many homecomings that made for them?
I don't know, Mr. E. We'll find out, but I tell you what, I'm glad that they're having their homecoming this weekend, and I know they're going to have a good time.
That's right.
They're very proud of the university, and it's just like with you with sports with your team. It's like, they have such passion for Norfolk State University.
And we're going to see a whole lot of green and gold floating around the area, all over the 757. And it's also Hampton's HU.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right now.
That's their homecoming also. Yeah.
That's wonderful. So anyway, congratulations to you all. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend. I know we had a wonderful week on last weekend, Mr.
Oh
E.
yeah.
This time of the year, this last week, we were like, on your mark, get ready, set, go. So I know
Boom.
what it feels like to be getting ready to do something. So yes, we are here today, Fun Friday. We have the current job list for you guys.
If you need a job, get your pen, piece of paper, and jot this down. Just want to let you know that Federal Express, Harry Teeter's, Lowe's, Home Depot, Ford Motor Company, Bannister, all those places out there, they got employment wide open.
That's good.
And don't forget that Bay Agent is looking for a housing case manager and a PSH case manager.
Okay, let's go with First Presbyterian Hampton. Is that FPC JD Youth Director? They also, Hampton Roads Community Action Program, they need a family services manager.
The LGBT Life Center is looking for a development manager, and Suffolk Center is looking for a creative art coordinator, a development director.
Chesapeake Bay Foundation, Clean the Bay assistant. Elizabeth River Project, they need a development coordinator. They need a homes program manager.
Food Bank SNAP, SNAP, is looking for a community access manager, and the Hampton Roads Community Action Program is looking for a pre-K teacher, education and training, and they're also looking for a youth court counselor part-time and a youth team leader.
The Children's Center, TCC, they need a pre-K teacher, they need a site supervisor, speech language pathologist, and they need an accounting manager.
Bay Agent looking for an aide, PCA, an option counsel, dementia focus. They're looking for weatherization, crew leader, and a technician.
Boy, make sure you all go on our pages, Yolanda Hinton's personal page, Edward Everett, FYI, LinkedIn, we have it there. Make sure you like, and make sure you share with others. They need a job. You may have one, but somebody else may need a job.
That's right. That's right. Another man's treasure. Another man's junk is another man's treasure.
Yeah.
So if that was beneficiary for you, listen, turn it on. Turn it on. Turn it on.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, Mr. E, this is our Friday segment. This is for us.
Issues.
What's in your closet?
Yeah.
Issues concerning us women.
Yeah, we're going to find out all about them ladies on today. We're going to find some junk out on you.
I don't think so. But you know why, Mr. E? Because this Fun Friday, we kind of like make the subject matter somewhat a little, light. Wherein on our Wednesdays, what's under your hat, it's a little, dramatic, and we spill all the tea in China on you guys. But today, listen to this, ladies, and I know I need it. It says how we can stay peaceful and calm.
That's right. There's 22 different ways that a lady, brothers, there's 22 different ways that a lady can be calm, cool, and collected.
And you want us to be that
That's
way.
Right.
You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying.
There's 22 different ways. So y'all better get your brothers, get your pen, get your piece of paper, because we're going to give you 22 different ways to have a calm, cool, collective woman.
All right. And we're going to start. First of all, it tells us that a woman, in order for her to get herself together, it says when you're anxious or angry, you tend to what? Take quick, shallow breaths.
That's right.
You're not breathing right.
That's right.
So
That's
on the list of 22, the first one is breathe. Just right now, ladies, just take the time. You may be upset. You may feel like, things are not going your way. Just take a nice breath.
Breathe in.
And breathe
and breathe out.
Mr. E, that really works. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
So right now, ladies, right where you may be, breathe in and breathe out.
Especially if you got the what do you call those pins? Those things that you make biscuits and stuff.
You got the rolling pin in your
You
hand.
got the rolling pin in your hand.
And he done irritated you already. First thing in the morning on the Friday, he done told you that his paycheck gonna be late. Breathe in.
Breathe in. Come on, girls. And breathe out.
Yeah. Take a deep one. Take a deep one. Take a deep breath.
Do about 5 of them if you want to. If you're driving, just do it real nice and just take your time.
Yeah.
It says that it just really, really does the job reducing anger and anxiety quickly.
That's right. That's right. And it says it's the #1 most effective technique for reducing anger.
Oh.
Breathe in.
They used to have this thing count to 10.
Breathe out.
So I wonder, I guess people are still, I'm not sure if they're still counting, but I know breathing is a way to really, really calm you're calming yourself down.
Here's another one, Miss Hinton. Admit.
Ooh.
Admit. Confess. Admit. Open your mouth. Admit that you got anxiety and that you're angry.
Say I'm fired up. Look, ladies. Say I woke up fired up.
I'm mad as Hades. Yeah.
I'm mad. Say it right now.
That's
I'm
right.
mad. I'm fired up. Y'all getting on my nerves. It had to be somebody else getting on your nerves.
There got to be somebody.
For you to, a situation
to
or
be
something
angry.
For you to get angry like that. And
That's
so
right.
Listen, admit that you're anxious or angry.
That's right. That you're anxious and you're angry. When you label how you feel and allow yourself to express it.
Yes.
When you allow yourself to express your anger, it decreases something on the inside.
Yeah, it makes you look in the mirror.
Breathe in. Listen to try this. Breathe in.
I already did that one. I'm at the second one.
Just say that you're mad.
I'm mad as, what's that thing they used to say? I'm mad as Hades. I ain't going to use the other word. But the thing about it, it's okay to be angry. The Bible tells us to be angry, but sin not. Put that, pin down. Put that belt down because you get ready to beat the mess out of Johnny.
Put the knife up.
Just stop. Get
Breathe
yourself together.
Yeah.
Look at your face. Look in the mirror and say, look, I'm just mad. It's okay to be mad.
That's right. Then you got to challenge your thoughts.
Ooh, yeah. Challenge your thoughts. Go ahead, Missy.
Part of it being angry is having irrational thoughts that don't necessarily make sense. I wish he would jump in the river.
Oh,
that don't make sense. Ain't nobody
challenge your thought. All those things that's playing out in your head that you want to do, you really want to do to somebody. You just say, look, I'm not thinking right.
That's right.
I'm not thinking right. I got to get myself together. I want to smack the Hades out of somebody.
And you can't put your hands on nobody.
Or I want to lay somebody out in the store, or I want to just go ahead and just knock something over. Just take the time to challenge your thought and say, you know what? What can I do different?
That's right.
How can I handle this situation in a different way?
When you experiencing one of these thoughts, stop, ask yourself the following question.
Yes.
Is it likely to happen? Is it rational thoughts? Has this ever happened to me before? What is the worst that can happen? Can I handle that?
Ooh,
yeah.
You know what? Something else you can do is just release it. Just release it. You know what? And going back to the thought thing, it's put this word in your computer. Consequences.
Yeah.
When you overstep that boundary of anger, and like I said, the Bible said it's okay to be angry now. That's an emotion. We all have it. But when you see yourself going over the line,
over the limit,
the boundaries, you pull yourself back and say the consequences are too great. If I knock the mess out of somebody, or if I say something the wrong way, if I go in the store and become a Karen, they talk about Karens now. Karens usually end up in the jail.
That's right. That's right.
So tell yourself, Put this in your mind, consequences. Put
That's
it in your
right.
computer.
That's right.
Don't just put the visuals of how mad and angry you are and what you can do. Put the thing in your head that, listen, I can end up right now behind bars. There was a woman right up here, Mr. E. Janice Shopping Center, caught her husband doing some stuff, went up there, ran the man, just killed
Hit him with the
them.
car. Hit him with the car. That was the one with the car.
What the cop, girl?
And now she's
She's in jail. She's in prison now.
locked up.
Locked up. That's what I'm saying. Put that word consequences, because you know what? We do get angry and things make us angry. But I tell you what, there's a line. And if you go over there, a lot of time there are consequences and you end up with the short end of the stick.
Here's one for you. Visualize yourself
Ooh,
calm.
that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But visualize yourself right there at the ocean. Or looking at the mountains.
That's the water I'm making the sound.
I tell you what, I'm telling you, talking about calm and blood pressure going down, when you sit there and you just behold and begin to meditate, Mr. E, it's a wonderful thing. What does it say?
It says take tips require you. These tips require you to practice the breathing technique.
Yes.
You'll learn. After taking a few deep breaths, close your eyes and picture yourself calm. Close your eyes.
But you know what, Mr. E, that takes a lot, because guess what? You're going against a force, because anger is a terrible animal.
That's right.
It builds up in you. It's just like a locomotive. You know, you got to really, really stop that locomotive from going across the line and doing something, because sometimes situations can make you so mad. People can make you so mad. Your thoughts and what you didn't do and couldn't do. You know, you can go in the past and dredge up things.
That's what happens when you get mad.
And so you got to really, you got to fight to pull that stronghold down, because it could have you going over the brink.
And by creating a mental picture of what it looks like to stay calm.
Yes.
You can refer back to that image when you was annoyed.
Yes. Change your focus.
Yeah.
Don't keep thinking about that woman on the job that don't know how to treat you, or don't just keep concentrating on that person that didn't bring your money back that day.
You know, Miss Hinton.
She's promised. Don't just think about that child getting in trouble in school and now you got to go up there and fight the principal. Focus on something else.
That's right. That's right.
On the goodness of the Lord. Focus on things that are good, pure, of good report.
That's right.
All those things. You know, good things have happened in your life. Good things are happening during that day, even though you're mad.
That's right.
Take your focus off of that and focus on something a little bit better than taking that, fist and knocking somebody out.
You know, Miss Hinton, it never fails that every time somebody owes you some money, you always think about the cat or the female that's been owing you money for 50 years. You know they ain't gave you no money that past, but you know they ain't gave you no.
And every time you see them.
And every time you see, every time need hits you, first thing you think about your past. Who owed me some money? They ain't paid you this. They ain't paid you in this day and time. They ain't paid you now. They ain't gonna pay you.
Lord, I tell you what. Besides, changing your focus, kind of not concentrate on that thing. Put your mind on something different. You can also have a centering object.
That's right. Something in front of you.
They tell you that when you're in labor. They tell a woman, look, don't even think about the pain. Don't even get mad. Don't feel like running through the doors or the women get mad at the husbands when they try to do something to help you. It says, put your mind on something else.
That's right.
You know what?
That's
when I was having my daughter, I was looking at cartoons. I was like, okay, this ain't.
That's your
Not that I was mad, but I centered on it.
That's
so I'm just saying,
that's right.
When you all get angry and anxious, that's another word that we want to pull in. Anxious. The Bible said, don't be anxious for nothing.
That's right.
And people in this day and time, Mr. E, are really dealing with anxiety because of the pandemic, because of so many things changing and happening in this world. People are full of this energy, and it's anxiety is like this energy in your bloodstream. It's almost like high blood pressure. You just like your body feel like it's just it just won't get right. It's like it's got this funny energy in it.
That's right.
And fears and different things can actually bring it up. So
when you sit on the object, such as a small stuffed animal, a polished rock, you keep in your pocket.
You telling me you in a rage and you gonna look at a daggone rock
or locket?
Okay.
You wear around your neck.
Well, I guess. You all got any better? Anybody else out there in the chat?
How about Tom and Jerry?
Got anything better? I mean,
center on the Lord. The Lord will make a way.
Good. You come to the Lord. But I think confession is good for the soul, just like we did in the earlier one. Tell the Lord how mad you are.
That's
you can
right.
tell her. And don't you know some people are angry?
Yeah.
I've had a conversation with people that said they're angry with God. They just purely angry, just can't get right. I said to myself, just tell him.
Tell him. That's right.
He's all right with it. He can take it. Just tell you sitting up there full of anxiety and anger and fear. Just tell the Lord, look, Lord, I'm mad at you. You didn't do what you said today. I'm upset because you didn't move what I said to. So I'm mad at the Lord now.
Here's another one. Relax your body.
Relax.
When you're anxious and angry, it can feel like every muscle in your body is tense.
Absolutely.
And they probably are.
Yes.
Practice progressive muscles. Yeah. Relaxing your muscles can help you calm down center yourself.
Yeah, and do you know how you can
center yourself?
Do you know how you can tell when you're not relaxed? If you're asleep and you wake up and your whole body and your mouth and teeth are clenched, grinding. You're going to get out of that. Relax your body.
That's right. Relax your body. A lot of people pick up habits from that by gritting their teeth.
Yeah, people do it.
Yeah,
in their sleep.
Then they get that nervous energy. They grit their teeth and all that stuff. Drop your shoulders too.
Drop your shoulders.
Drop your shoulders. If your body is tense, there's a good chance your posture will suffer.
Oh.
Sit up tall. Take a deep breath. And drop your shoulders.
Yes. And you can also identify pressure points to calm anger and anxiety. They do yoga, they do different things, work out, just kind of like get that body, in a place where you can get that body of yours together. You can do it.
Let's give them a 5-minute one right now. 5 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Here's what you could do. Go get some fresh air.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's one.
Take a good walk.
That's right. Get some fresh air. Fuel your body.
Yes.
Chew some gum.
Chew gum.
Listen to music. Dance it out. Watch a funny video.
Oh, now, yes.
Write it down.
Write it down. Those are all good points. Go out and work out. Go out and put that energy towards something else. Go ahead and have a good conversation with your mentor or your confidant or your counselor, somebody. Just get it out. Breathe.
That's right.
Chew gum or chew something crunchy. Get something crunchy and just, work on that. Go to the gym and start boxing or something.
That's like right.
That. You got to do something. Or watch something funny. That'll get you out of a bad mood in a minute.
We got a good movie on Netflix.
I like write it down.
Write it down. Write what you're going through down so you can dialogue. When you write it down, you can go back and say, hey, it's giving you a chance to think about it, to think about what irritates you, what got you on the edge, so that later on in life, when you get that way, you can practice on, hey, calming myself down. And here's another one, Miss Hinton. Squeeze a stress ball. Thinking that's the corporate that made you mad.
Yes, take it out on the daggone squeeze thing. Yes.
Get you aromatherapy too. Get you some of that smelling good stuff that flows through the hair, through your house, and just meditate on some water.
Yeah, take a wonderful bath or something. Just calm yourself.
Or you can do some yoga.
Yes. Seek social support. If you have an anger issue, Mr. You're about to get angry. No,
you got anger problem. You got anger problem.
Right now, the noise and all that stuff. I was in the store the other day and I heard a baby cry. I was like, oh my God,
You got anger problem. You got anger issue. You need to write it down. I'm in my mode meditate.
I use these things to stay calm. And just like after a great event, that we had. You've done so much, you deserve so much, you had to run here. You have to keep yourself you're not angry, but I'm saying anxious, to just keep pull that adrenaline down, keep the calm and stuff. So all these things are great things for not just anger, but anxiety.
The 22nd one is for you.
What's this one?
Spend time with your pet.
With my granddaughter.
No, with the ducks and the rabbits.
That is not a pet, but I do have a granddog. My daughter has a dog, and he is, oh my goodness, he's wonderful. But seek social support if you all need that help. Venting to trusted friends. Letting them know, look, this is what I'm going through. You got to have an outlet sometimes to be able to tell people that, tell people you love and that care for you that I'm going through something. I'm out of this. I just can't. I don't know what to do.
Miss Hinton, when anger and frustration is growing and might keep us from making good decisions, we stay in control using a calming strategy.
Yeah.
These are good to use when you have problems or when things don't go your way.
Yes.
Take a deep breath. Relax your muscles. Count to 10. Visualize a calming event. Use kind self-talk. Take a break. Talk
to an adult,
yeah,
or someone you care about, and someone that cares about you.
Yeah.
You have to really fight anger, even though it is an emotion that we all have. Like I said, you can get angry, but we don't want to cross the line. We can get we get anxious, but we don't want to end up with hypertension and all these other things that causes the breakdown of our system.
That's right.
When we're too anxious and we can't get ourselves together. These things will help us at all times. Sometimes we just go too far. And then sometimes we make things bigger
That's right.
than what they are. That's why you have to visualize what's going on and think through what's going on. Because sometimes things that you think are horrific and too much aren't as bad as you think if you would sit back. Think about it, find a strategy, and find a calm place where you can think it through.
So, brothers, if you're having all these kind of problems at your home, brothers,
this is not for y'all. This is for the sisters.
I'm trying to help the brothers so the sisters can calm down. Take these advice home with you and allow.
Wait a minute, before we go, Mr. E, let's talk about women and anger. Do you get scared when a woman is completely out of just purity anger, or you say, uh-oh, there she go again?
I don't get scared. I just prepare myself, because you have to put your brothers, they know what I'm talking about. You have to put your guard up. You have to guard yourself. You have to prop yourself up for this.
You can put your guard up all you want to, but the Bible was talking about a woman when she just mad as Haiti. You might as well be on a daggone desert island, because her wrath.
I know.
A woman's wrath is no joke. That's why, girls, you need to make sure you have these things, because we know how we can act.
That's right. And then it's nothing going right. Nothing can look right. Nothing feels right. Y'all just like a Tasmanian.
Well, the thing about it, Mr. E, if a woman never says anything out her mouth, if she never hit or strike anything within her, she's boiling up. That is not good for you, ladies. You can't take and internalize your anger and end up with hypertension and all kind of breakdown of your system. Make sure you release this stuff so you can stay calm and healthy.
Take deep breath, relax your muscles, count to 10, visualize a calm event, use kind self-talk, take a break, get you some fresh air, talk to another adult. Just all you got to do, and breathe in and breathe out.
It's just
breathe in and breathe out.
And trouble don't last always, ladies. Remember that, all right?
That's right. That's right, brother. Take these tips home.
All right, for brothers.
And slide it under the door. So when you go home, say, hey, look, I know you mad as all out, dude. Try this.
All right, look, y'all come over here for a few minutes and let's talk a little bit more about our upcoming shows. God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you.
For the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. Don't forget to jot some of these calm yourself down, women, so that brothers, so that they can calm down. Today is payday. Today is time you go home. It's the weekend. So when you go home, you just say, look, here, I got some for you. These little tidbits are these tips that I picked up for you. Don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9:30 to 10 right here on WGPL 1350, WMVA 88.9, WPCE 1495.3 Peace. Don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend. Behold the green and gold.
Oh, wow. Talking about staying calm, I really love those tidbits. I love those things that can help us to keep ourselves healthy, keep ourselves from doing things that that will get us in trouble. Mr. E, I don't know if you've been seeing the trend on social media, especially TikTok, the Karens. These Karens are... These Karens are going in and raising pure, just going insane. You know, somebody look at them funny, and they go insane. Their anger takes them, and they don't know how to bring it down.
Wow. I haven't seen the Karens, but I have not seen them. But I you know, if they go from 0 to 10,
they do.
Oh, I seen them.
Yes.
I seen them. This new millennium. This new millennium of women, they take it all the way to the top. There's no nonstop. There's nothing going on. I mean, you can't. They go all the way to 100, and now it's hard for them to come down. So sometimes when you see them Karens going off like that, walk away.
You
just
got
get
to
out
go.
of there.
But they come in and you know, they take you by surprise. They had one Karen that the guy was African American guy walking his dog, and she was like, "What you doing in this park? Why you walking your dog?" And the thing about it, they have intimidation, and they want to call the cops on you and all this kind of stuff.
That's right.
And so
for no reason,
they so full of anger. And then when you see them in the stores, they throwing and hitting and kicking and want to fight people, you know, over things like, oh, you left a French fry out or something. You know, it's just seems so unreasonable. Karens, and they're calling them Karens, and it's just a lot. You know, people have to get a grip on their anger. It's too many angry folk. People are still through the pandemic have just gotten themselves in a twisted way. They have twisted themselves. And those tips, Mr. E, that you mentioned, it's going to help you get out of being a pretzel.
That's right.
It's going to keep you in a calm thing. You know, your anxiety. A lot of people talking about anxiety now. You know, it's just a lot.
You know, Miss Hinton, when those anger and anxiousness get a hold of you, you know, they have put it all in a box now. Everything is mental illness. That's your mental illness is breaking out of you. You know, you got something in you that's locked down on you, and it's causing you to break out in outrage and causing you to throw stuff. That's that mental. Why is it that everything they put is mental illness? That's that label they put you on, saying that you got your tolerance level is 0. You're bipolar. You know, they might well go ahead and use the right word, crazy. That you crazy.
You know, what is happening in this time? Is it a result of you know, pressure? Is it a result of the pandemic? Is it a result of so much we're seeing or indulging in? There's something going on because people don't have the patience that they used to, Mr. E.
You know, I think it's what it is, Miss Hinton. I think people are not staying in their places. They're picking up everybody else's spirit. You know, they're everybody else's spirit. They're picking up that person's spirit. Girl, this is what I would do. And they're talking to the wrong person. They're talking to them Karens. That they talking to people that don't have children, and they talking to folks who children are grown, or they talking to folks that ain't got no husband.
Oh, Mr. E, a lot of people are looking at other people and they get angry because it's like, you know, hey, you got to make. That's why somebody say that social media could be a blessing, but also a curse in the sense of, people are looking and they're seeing so much of what other people are doing, and then they're building up this anger and
I
resentment
got it,
and
Miss Hinton.
jealousy. You know what I'm saying?
I got it now. I had to rev back and get that. You know what's going on with them?
What?
They going to Google.
Ooh.
Google, can you tell me what's this? What I should do on this? And Google, can you define this?
Let me
And
say too much
Google,
of the internet.
too much of social media, like you said, too much of social media is wrecking your home, wrecking your lifestyle with your children, it's wrecking everything that you put your hands to. Because guess what? You're no longer in the spirit. You no longer have the relationship with God, and God can't get to you because you're so busy in a social media world.
In the social media world, don't you know they have someone suing Meta because they said that children are being addicted, affected by social media. So people there are some that are sitting back and saying, wait a minute, some of this is not all that good for us in the society. We have a more angry society, more anxious society, more suicidal, more bullying society. It's like there has to be reasons for it. What are we indulging in or doing that's causing us to be different than we should? We should be more patient. We should be more loving. We should be more tolerant. But it seems as though there are so many bad apples is actually spoiling other
the whole
people.
bunch.
The whole bunch.
That's right. And when you look at it, Miss Hinton, Miss Cindy Lawford couldn't say it no better,
because
we live in a material world, and they are material. That's right, material girl. That social media. I think what folks should do is back up off social media. Sometimes shut it down.
I think you got to get away from it. You can't sit up there and spend your time lurking and looking around and being envious, and that's what comes with it. It's the envy. It's like you feel like you don't amount to what's going on. Everybody's looking good, and everybody's not everybody, but there's some pretending that they're doing this and that. And then the negativity of what's going on in the media, the negativity of what's happening. You get everything in real time. You can see the violence in real time. You can see so much in real time. It's causing people to be very anxious and very nervous. And they're not dealing and coping with their anger. Look at what the man did just missing. He's still in May, on. What is his problem?
Mental illness.
The devil illness too. Some of these folks full of the devil. It's just too much.
I'm agreeing with you. See, they always put it on something that they have a going spirit with. You look at it, for example, you take this thing and they said it's mental illness. Now, let's back up. When folks got to doing the thing one time before, it was the devil. Well, the devil ain't got no power no more. Now it's mental illness. It's all stems from the devil.
It's all from wrong, and it's all from envy, the Bible says, and the root of it is the love of money.
That's right.
So we got to get it together. But we said there are tools, thank God, because anger is something that is a part of our being. It's an emotion that we are. We are this and we're that, angry, we're good, we're evil, it's all of that. But we have to learn how to manage ourselves, our emotions.
That's right.
And we got to get it together, because it can cause you to harm yourself or harm somebody else, or just live in a cycle of defeat. And so we don't want that. But look, I got to go. Mr. E has to go, but we're going to meet you all back on Monday for Sports Talk. Mr. E, you looking forward to the games this weekend?
I'm looking forward to the game this weekend, Miss Hinton. I'm looking forward to Cowboys playing this weekend.
Who are you playing?
The Dallas Cowboys will be in the battle with the Los Angeles Rams. And then Washington will be playing Philadelphia Eagles. And last night they said Tampa Bay played. So last night the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they played last night, and the final score on that game was the Buffalo Bills beat Tampa Bay 24-18.
Well, I tell you what, you all join us this weekend. We're going to be looking at the games and really having a good time. Coming back on Monday with Sports Talk and After Dark on Monday at 6 p.m.
Prediction for you go.
You predict.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia got it.
And Commanders.
The Philadelphia and the oh my Lord, Philadelphia got it. You better get it. I'm telling Philadelphia, you got to keep this winning trend going. But anyway, we gotta go. Thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you for your support. You all are a blessing. Make sure you use these tools and things to make you have a better, successful life. Be blessed. Have a wonderful weekend.
2 up, 2 down. Don't forget, for more information, give us a call at 757-714-7861. Our inbox is at Edward Everett Facebook page, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton Facebook page, FYI Facebook page, or email us at FYIRadiosHowLive@gmail.com. Have a good weekend, okay?
Bye.
Take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out.